What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to more of the Elder Scrolls Online, episode 2 of our Gold Road playthrough. So last episode, we basically did the 3 starter quests, and we did a little bit of discovering and exploring, so we got this uncovered so far. But we're back in town, about to turn in the quest from last time to the Paths of Chaos, and so we got to go meet the person in town. Here we are. And let's do it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far. If you missed episode 1, check the link in the description to the playlist, and you can watch everything in order. And make sure to watch it at your own pace. I'm going to try to get as much done, but you guys can watch it whenever you can.
Welcome to my townhouse, friends. I can't wait to hear the results of your investigations.
This boy has a big house, huge.
I can't believe we found a corrupted seed at Ostermere. That the recollection somehow caused the new forest to overgrow West Weald, or that my friend Sorelin was involved. Laramil wants to talk to you, but I'd like to hear what else you discovered. An invasion launched from Rostwall Estate would have taken Skingrad completely by surprise. I'm glad that you and the Tribune were there to stop them. But the recollection working with Daedra? That's a troubling new development. By reputation, we only just met. I know she does troubleshooting for Count Calantius, so I figured I might run into her eventually. She apparently heard about me too. Just showed up on my doorstep. You learn anything else out there? Ethelia, the Daedric Prince you and Laramil are looking for? You met her? Incredible! But why is the recollection looking for her? Didn't they... never mind. I think you should talk to Laramil now. I need to consider all this.
Our initial investigations are encountering a material confirmation of... that is, I thought it would take longer for us to find and confront Ethelia in person. We determined that my suspicions about the frayed fates proved correct. Each location had a connection to Ethelia. That the recollection and the Miramor Daedra seek to restore
A lot of
Ethelia
spell
to
damage.
power. They cause the New Forest and Wildburn devastation. And Ethelia wanders West Weald, starting to remember. For helping me reach these conclusions, take this reward. Speak with Baragon. See if he has a thought about our next steps. Ethelia's presence untethers all consequences. It makes it nearly impossible for me to perceive the threads of fate, let alone determine which threads to follow. Most people do not bear the responsibility of preserving reality itself. If we guess wrong about what we must do, or simply fail to do it, disaster ensues. I do not like to leave such decisions to chance when the stakes are so high. Trust in Baragon's knowledge of the recollection. There is an anomaly I wish to look into while you and he pursue the cultists and ferret out their plans. Perhaps the Wildburn seed you found in Ostermere is the place to start.
Okay, cool. So we got new thing, add to our sticker book. Get a crown crate. Ooh, a crown crate. Diamond anniversary.
Magnificent!
That's pretty bad.
There are many wonderful rewards that a crate could contain. In the gem store, you can see this magnificent selection and even buy rewards with the gems you collect.
Hey,
May luck follow you.
I've been thinking about Ostermere and your investigations with Laramil and Tribune Alea. The recollection was involved each time. We need to determine what they're planning next. Maybe the Wildburn seed we found in Ostermere can help us do that. I'm not a green speaker or a spinner, but I know a corrupted seed when I see one. If we can trace it to its source, I think we can find the recollection. Luckily, there are experts on this sort of thing close by, in the wood elf town of Vashabar. Bosma, who honor the green, wouldn't have anything to do with a Wildburn seed. But I want to show the seed we recovered to a green speaker. If they can tell us more about it, it might lead us right to the recollection. Help me, and I'll pay your way. Here. Just to be safe, you should carry the Wildburn seed. Greenspeaker Derelith in Vashabar should be able to tell us something about it. Just follow the Gold Road into Dawnwood and turn north. Tribune Alea and I will meet you there. I know, it's too much. During my adventuring days, I helped a wealthy Colovian family. They rewarded me with the deed to a grand old empty townhouse. I had enough gold to make this place livable, and it seemed a waste not to use it. I've lived all over Tamriel, and Skingrad is a nice enough city.
Boys ballin'.
Always something happening here, and we get news from across the continent. It wasn't until recently that the people of West Weald started looking askance at wood elves. Since the appearance of the new forest, what the Bosmer of Vashabar called Dawnwood, the rest of West Weald has grown nervous and suspicious of all wood elves. I've lived here for years, but suddenly I'm an outsider. Things could get ugly. Yes, I'm confused by that as well. Greenspeakers are mages who work within the Green Pact to shape the forest to meet their needs. Every wood elf village has a Greenspeaker to grow new pod homes or shape useful tools. It's an art my people cherish. You saw what I saw at Ostermere. My old friend Soraline has lost her way. If she had a hand in the use of Wildburn seeds, then she's turned her back on the Green Pact. I'm not sure she can do that and still call herself a Greenspeaker.
Okay, so it was still that actual quest line that I wanted to do. That was basically unlocking the scribing line, but I don't know where, so we're just gonna figure that out eventually. So let's see, we did that one. A 1 out of 5 on the quest line. 9 out of 14 on way shrines. We got a bunch of delves. We'll do this at the end, I think. So we'll just binge all the delves and the public dungeons and stuff. So yeah, continuing on with the main story. Oh boy, we don't have a shrine nearby. That means we're gonna have to walk. Where is the shrine in town? Might as well go over here from this shrine, just because you never know if there's any like exploration stuff we could do down here. But yeah, I think later on this week I'll be doing the new Lucent Citadel trial with my guild, and maybe I'll record it, maybe not, but I'll definitely talk about it and then tell you my thoughts and opinions once I do it. So I don't think it'll be too bad, actually. So the quest over here is to do this, like, the town quest, but I figure we'll be back.
We'll have so much fun together. I just have to catch you first.
We're done here. Agree.
What exactly are you implying, Colovian?
I'm not implying. I'm saying it
A
outright.
Colovian soldier can't just stroll into our town and throw around accusations. If not for Baragon, he may not be part of our settlement, but his good works are known to us. Well, what is it? What did you bring to show
Why
me?
is she so angry?
Does he? Well, let me take a look. This appears to be a greenspring seed, but it's unlike any that I've ever worked with before. It's infused with strange energy. Greenspring seeds are what greensingers use to grow new sections of forest and shape them into enclosures and settlements. We use some to create Vashabar, but this one is corrupted. Still, something familiar. Wait, I've sensed this before. I was out exploring. Dawnwood may be a blessing, but I'm curious as to its origin. And the devastated area troubles me. I ran into wood elves with a covered cart. There was a whiff of strange magic about it. It must have been one of these seeds. Here, I'll mark your map. I met the wood elves with the covered cart in the hills east of Left Weald. If you find more of these corrupted seeds, burn them. And don't worry, I'll destroy the one you gave me after I finish examining it. The Tribune sees a threat in the eyes of every Bosmer, but she may not be wrong. I've heard rumors, secret gatherings, elves taking up paths walked before we accepted the Green Pact. Some who follow the Dawnway may be tied to the Recollection. Our new settlement consists of two Bosmer factions, those who observe the Green Pact and those who follow the Dawnway. These elves cultivate crops and harvest wood, but they would never abuse the Green's gifts by corrupting a Greenspring ritual. We Wood Elves are children of the Green. Long ago, we swore to never harm the living forest. We do not cut wood or pluck fruit. In exchange, the forest shelters us and shapes itself to our needs. Those who follow the Dawnway walk a different path. We had nothing to do with the appearance of Dawnwood. King Nantharion tells us that it is a natural extension of Valenwood. That its sudden growth is proof that we are meant to reclaim our rightful heritage of this land. Dawnwood is what we call this new forest. Valenwood lies to the south, just across the Strid River. King Nantharion gathered Bosmer, who wanted a fresh start and took advantage of the new forest to build the Vashabar settlement. That makes no sense. No ritual I know of can make a forest grow so quickly. If the corrupted Greenspring seed, this Wildburn seed, is capable of that, I really must study it. I need to determine if the seed's taint has spread into the green. I need to conduct tests, make a detailed study. But if I had to guess, I think it carries a whiff of Daedric magic, which could explain the unprecedented explosion of energy and the area of devastation along the border, the Wildburn.
Now that she mentioned it, I've heard of Greenspring seeds. If the Recollection was able to corrupt the sacred seeds of the Green with Daedric magic, that's unthinkable. Before we go look for that cart, we should talk to King Nantharion first. King Nantharion's an interesting person.
Oh boy.
Charismatic, a visionary. He saw an opportunity and rallied wood elves to follow him and start this settlement. As I understand it, he leans toward the Dawnway more than the Green. We need to warn him that his followers are in danger. While drawing wood elves away from the Green is next to impossible, Green speaker Sorrelin notwithstanding, the followers of the Dawnway are ripe to be recruited by the Recollection. The king needs to know.
All right, let's do it. So there is a town quest here, which is like one of these. So we'll do that eventually, or before the end of the playthrough. But I'm invested in the main story.
Halt! King Nantharion sees no one without good cause.
We have good cause. We've come to...
The people of Vashabar wish only to live in Dawnwood in peace.
Very well. But the legionary
The
must
people of
remain
Vashabar
here.
wish only to live in Dawnwood in peace. We are not invading.
Thank you, Tribune. Come, friend.
Greetings, stranger. All are welcome in Vashabar. But tell me, who enters my humble abode with Baragon, the hero of Ninglinir Pass? And what was that about a danger to our unassuming town? The Recollection? Yes, we have heard of this new order, but it has nothing to do with Vashabar. Do you really expect to find such violent agitators in this peaceful hamlet? Greenspeaker Sorlin helped us settle Dawnwood and build our town, but I haven't seen her in weeks. I assumed she had done her part and returned to Valenwood. Not everyone is prepared to break away from the familiar and start anew. A wild burn seed? I've never heard of such a thing. But then again, I'm not a Greenspeaker or a spinner. And what did Derelith make of this strange seed? I know she's been trying to determine how our Dawnwood came to be. Does she suspect a connection? That's not far from Hoperoot, our new settlement. Count Calantius has refused our offers of cooperation, so I cannot assist you directly. But if you learn anything more that you feel I should know, find me at Hoperoot. Hoperoot lies to the north of Vashabar, just before you enter the devastated region. I'll be there, supervising the establishment of our next settlement. Good luck to you, adventurer.
We'll meet you near Left Weald, friend.
You were in there for a while? What did Nantharian have to say? The Count doesn't know Nantharian. He and his wood elves showed up right after the new forest appeared without so much as a by your leave. Is it any wonder the Count doesn't trust him? Did Nantharian say anything about the recollection? Not involved. Of course he'd say that. As for reporting to Nantharian, that depends on what we find. I serve Count Calantius and the Legion, not some self-declared king. Let's meet at the spot the Greenspeaker indicated, and go look for that seed.
Alright. Find a wild burn seed. Alright, so first let's unlock this way shrine since it's right there, and then we'll head out. You guys are enjoying this playthrough so far? I'm actually enjoying it. It's only been, what, an hour and 15 minutes since I started, but overall, its story is pretty decent. I just like the whole nature setting and, you know, not a desert. That's always good. You know what? Let's get this treasure. How did that aggro? Let's get this treasure map.
Surprised that didn't lead to some kind of trap.
Arresto staff of the Weald. All right, now we go back on the main track.
Tribunalea, look out! Are you hurt?
I'll live. Thanks, Baragon.
You could craft something
The
nice with
recollection
that.
ambushed us, like they knew we were coming.
I spotted the seed just up the hill. Friend, destroy the seed. We'll hold off the recollection.
That endeavor for 40 enemies.
Give him a fight.
Easy plus 15.
You can't stop us, and you can't stop the wild burn.
You burn the seed? Good. One less threat to worry about.
They knew we were coming. Either the Green Speaker set us up, or there's a spy in Nantharian's court.
A spy? Then I assume the Recollection would be guarding the Wildburn seed, but the Tribune is right. They were expecting us. If the Recollection does have a spy in Vashabar, then they're more dangerous than I thought. How else did they know to set this ambush? Greenspeaker Derelith wouldn't have betrayed us, so it must be someone close to King Nantharian. Which means Nantharian's got a knife to his throat and he doesn't know it. We've got to tell him. We'll need to be careful. If our suspicions are on the mark, someone won't want us to talk to the king. Hoperoot lies near the ruins of Nunangalo, across the Wildburn. Let's meet outside the new settlement and see how things stand.
So in the middle of the lake. A whole lot of nothing out here. But that's a cool mount.
Over here. There's Hoperoot. Something funny is going on. Nantharian told us to come find him in Hoperoot if we learned anything about the Wildburn seed, but the sentries at the gate refused to let us in. Tribune Alea and I had to back off before it came to blows. That would be hard. This place is more of a fortress than a settlement. Fortunately, Tribune Alea came up with a plan. Not a particularly sophisticated plan, but I think it will work.
Jonlaw.
Tribune
No
Alea
regrets.
crept back to the gate. She's waiting for you there. She lures away the sentries, then we run up and enter when they chase her. Which sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud. Someone doesn't want us to get to the king, so make your way to the throne room and find Nantharian. I imagine it's in the upper levels of the tree fort. I've got a grapple bow. I'll stay up in the branches and scout for you. Got it?
Okay.
Over here.
All right, lady, what's the plan? What are we doing?
Stay here, friend. Let her clear the gate.
Listen, you. I want answers from Nantharian, and I want them now.
She came back? Seize her!
And that's the plan. Get to the gate.
Okay. Story zone. It's a new icon. Like, that has always been the quest marker, but they added the little extra arrow at the bottom. At least in Elder Scrolls Online, that is. Don't worry, I cleared the path for all the people coming in 3 seconds later.
I'm here, comrade. I lost the
Well, this
sense,
actually
but
just
there's
story
a damn
zone.
Recollection army in here.
Is this
Nentherian
instance?
must be a prisoner in his own settlement. Keep your eyes open for any information about the Recollection's plans.
Okay, so we got to go all the way up into the back.
That will teach them not to cross us.
Over here. This must be a recollection command post. No sign of the king.
Ooh,
The
what
map and
the
notes
heck?
might be important. Take them, friend.
Okay, so this is an alien thing. And so we discovered this is the map of town. This is the main town. We did the 3 things. There's a way shrine right here where we started, and we have to go down here. So to the alien things is right here.
I'll try to decipher the map later. Keep going, friends. We can't let the recollection take the king hostage.
Continue to explore Hope Route. For what? Did we went all the way up here, didn't we? So there's like a path that we can see here. Can we cross? No, so we can't cross here either. But if our goal is to continue exploring, go this way.
It's not just about reclaiming what was lost. This is about our heritage.
End them.
These ruins used to be on the hillside below. Hoperoot's branches raised them into the sky. That shawl, there's something strange about it.
Where am I? What force draws me to this place? Is that? Yes. I believe they call it a tavern. I see the many paths converging there.
What in oblivion did we just see? That stone you carried triggered a vision. How did you do that? Who was the woman? Incredible. That was a Daedric Prince? She didn't seem all that powerful or scary. In fact, she appeared to be disoriented. So why was that important? What exactly was that a memory of? The many paths. Sounds important, but I don't know anything about it. But there's a tavern not far from here, called the Outcast Inn. You should check it out when we're done here. Let's keep going. If the Echaneer has more to show us, let me know.
So that's for the most part it. We just have to get out of here, I think.
That's it.
Look around you. This forest is just the first of the changes we've been promised.
Maybe, but it's up to us to earn those promised rewards.
Ooh, these random NPCs have actual dialogue. That's cool. Let me see. Hold on.
What?
A companion. What? You're level 18. Almost level 20. You should probably get them all to 20 before the new ones come out soon. But we have plenty of time.
That looks like another wildburn seed. Someone's coming. Get down.
Here. The seed for Skingrad is ready, my king.
Bring it to my throne room. Vargas and I will perform the final ritual and send the seed on its way.
The Shardborn are fickle allies.
We serve the same prince. As long as I lead the recollection, the Shardborn will aid us.
Yes, my king.
I heard everything. Get to the throne room. I'll circle around and hit them from the back.
I look away 1 second and it's like, okay, we're opened.
Now we know why Nantharian needed a living fortress. Let's find that throne room.
Yo, let's do this. Boss fight.
I leave the staff of many paths in your care, Nantharian. Use it well. Ah, your tree has pests.
Greenspeaker Sorlin, deal with the intruders. They must not interfere with the ritual. Vargas,
Paragon's
help me
friend.
prepare the seed.
For his sake, I will dispatch you quickly. The ritual! I cannot allow you to interfere! My pet!
Who's better than us? Nobody. Never a dull moment.
Easy.
Now, destroy the wildburn seed.
No! The ritual is not complete!
Something's wrong. It's too soon. The Wildburn seed released its energy too early. Run!
Yikes.
Follow Nantharian. He must know a way out.
The Wildburn seed! It released its energy when you destroyed it! Hoperoot is doomed! Run! This tree fort's coming down around us!
Let me use the portal.
By the green, the Wildburn seed destroyed Hoperoot.
Hoperoot? A pretty name for an ugly secret.
And a grim too. That was close. But at least we destroyed the seed and this recollection fortress.
The background.
But
Everything's on fire.
For Greenspeaker Sorlin. I wish I knew what drove her into the arms of the recollection, and then we'll find them again. We dealt them a serious defeat here at Hoperoot. They'll need to regroup with recollection forces elsewhere. That will cost them time. That staff. Vargas called it the Staff of Many Paths. She entrusted it to Nantharian. Right. Well, back to my townhouse, friend. Give me the map we found. I want to examine it. And we should consult with Laramil, if she's back from her mysterious errand. It's clear Athelia's Daedra are helping the recollection. We need to know why.
You two go ahead. That report we found. I want to check on Feldegaard Keep.
Before we head out, I do want to actually explore a little bit and like at least get the waypoints over here. So going on an adventure.
Ready to ride.
This is another quest we have, collecting the gizzards.
Care to earn some gold, adventurer? I could use a bit of this.
We'll pick everything up eventually. Don't worry, we'll do the 100% playthrough. I like this. It's like a gazebo. Just in case we have to come up here again. Oh, actually, I had 12 out of 14. Where's the last one? Oh, down here? Okay. Dolmen. Is it up? Or are people gonna be there? Ooh, that's not a dolmen. That's nice, though. I guess people... Yeah, it's not up, so... Over here is new crafting stations and a sky shard. Let's go look at that. I know we're getting, like, detoured. Kind of want to unlock this. I need to buy more of the crafting stations after this. Eventually, well, not today, but eventually from my house. Where is the sky shard? Why is this place flooded? What's happening? How did these get here? Let's go unlock this last one. Just to say we did it, and then we'll go turn into quest. Don't think this is the the road. We're just gonna have to make a big jump. What's this?
We hike a long way up there.
Fort Hastral.
It's not so bad.
That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, this is the active dolmen, I think. Let's do it. Let's see what it's all about. Boss coming up.
Enjoy your last moments. Or don't. I don't care.
Mechanics. I wonder if these drop anything good, or is it just like do like 30 of them for the achievement?
Who's next?
This is but the start. We shall return.
That shield charge ability is pretty cool.
Our victory is inevitable.
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
So it was basically a phased fight.
Despair, mortals. We are here. See your doom in the sky.
Yay, we win. We got a new ring and a lead. Collectible fragments. Purple ring. Let's go actually scry that. Mirror etched base. Music box. Gotta get that. Down there. At least we have it, though. That was cool. We did our first mirror dolmen. Very cool. We got all 14 way shrines. Now let's go back to town and... God, am I aggroed on that thing? Dude, deletion in this game is so awful.
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves.
2 out of 3 on the crafting stations. This guy got a huge house.
I can't make sense of it. What do Athelia and her Shardborn seek to gain here? Why assist the recollection and allow them to use Wildburn seeds to transform West Weald? What are we missing, friend? That might better be pondered by Laramil, but you're probably onto something. Both the recollection and the Shardborn serve the Prince of Paths. Their goals must complement each other somehow. Which brings up another question. Where's Athelia? The Outcast Inn? I know the place. Not only did we stop Nantharian from sending a Wildburn seed to Skingrad, we found recollection notes pointing to Feldergard Keep, as well as a memory of Athelia heading toward the Outcast Inn. And that's not all. We exposed Nantharian as leader of the recollection. When Vashabar hears about this, they'll tear the crown from his head. He can lead the recollection, but he can't hide anymore. And we save Skingrad from a Wildburn. Here, friend.
Yeah, buddy.
The map we found at Hoperoot contains a valuable clue. I just know it. Give me some time and I'll decipher the code and figure it out. One thing is already clear. King Nantharian and his allies aren't done with West Weald yet. I won't know for sure until I finish deciphering Nantharian's notes, but Athelia is still at large. The Daedric incursions haven't stopped, and recollection forces are thick as Horvors on Carrion around Ayleid ruins. They're looking for something. When I think of Ayleids, I think of magic. Welkin stones, portals, ancient relics, things that would be dangerous in the wrong hands. But how it fits into Nantharian's plans, I don't know. Think you could help me piece it together, friend? Tribune Alea and Laramil can use your help. The Tribune is worried about an attack at Feldergard Keep, and Laramil thinks it's important to investigate the Outcast Inn. See what you can do to help them, then come back here.
So was that... Yeah, that's 2 out of 5. Not bad. Making progress. $65 a soul gem. That's a lot. Why?
Back at it again.
Okay, so let's see. Where do we go now? Tapestry. And we got 30 days. Let me just scry it. This is the side one. This is the main one. So we're going to Outcast Inn now. That one seems... I don't want to pay the gold. Way Shrine is right here, I think. God, I have no idea where it is.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
All right, to the Outcast Inn. Find Athelia. There's usually more quests than the 2 out of 5. There's usually, you know, like after you finish it, there's a epilogue, I think is the right word. So there's usually like, a lot more quests, I think. So I was kind of shocked too. I was like, wait, are we really 40% done in an hour? Hour and 40? Though I actually would not be surprised if everything was like a 6-hour story plus all the sides. Where are we going? We just overshot it.
Come, Proxy. Things here are more dire than I suspected. I am glad you are here, Proxy. Threads of fate tangle around the Outcast Inn in an ever-expanding knot, fraying the bonds of cause and effect with each bend and twist. Should they snap, the results would be catastrophic. I cannot discern its origin. Hermaeus Mora gifted me an ability to perceive the threads of fate. This tangle painfully overwhelms that very gift whenever I try to approach the inn. Someone without such sight must act as my agent. Namely you. Pass through this tangle and enter the inn. Find the source of this disturbance. Stop it however you can. I cannot assist you in this. You shall stand alone against a force that tangles fate and unravels reality. Succeed and you shall be rewarded. If we allow the tangle in fate to persist, our localized reality could collapse. In short, we would all cease to exist. Enter the inn while I research this phenomenon. And hurry, Proxy. Even at this distance, the disturbance causes me great pain. Go where I cannot, Proxy. Untangle this knot of fate.
Okay, with that said, I am going to split the recording here for this episode because we finished up the quest line and then we'll continue on next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a quick like on the video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you come back. This is going to be a full playthrough, and hopefully you guys are going to stick around for more of them in the future. So, see you guys later. Peace.